Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And we're going to do the week of July 5th through the 11th. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, check out your other placements. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. We're going to clarify that, and then we're going to clear that spread, get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, and the romance angels, as well as some oracle cards for you. So if you are new, welcome. If you're returning, I love you guys. Thank you for all of your support. You're amazing. Also, I do personal readings, so that information is in the description box below. Okay, enough intro. Let's get into your energy. This is for Pisces. We've got King of Cups in reverse in the recent past. And then we have the Moon in reverse. Okay, so the High Priestess. In your current energy, the Chariot, the Devil in reverse, both in reverse, and then the Two of Wands. In the near future, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords. Okay, this is a very clear picture. And the Two of Cups in reverse. So we have the Seven of Wands. There's a lot, 50,000 messages come through all at once when I get this card for a reading. But in this case, I mean like one after the other for you guys. The Seven of Wands is not only about standing up for yourself, it's defending yourself. It's also about not taking any BS. So if somebody's going to approach you and have a conversation with you, they better be ready, because you're not going to be in a position where you're going to lay down and take anybody's stuff. This is in a good way, though. It's not like you need to be aggressive or difficult or anything like that. You just very articulately stand up for yourself. You speak your mind. You tell people what you think. If they don't like what you have to say, I just heard an old saying that I used to say. It's called tough titties. If they don't like it, they don't like it. That's their problem. But you're in a really good place. This is a healthy ability to defend yourself under any circumstances. It could be that you feel like you need to with some people at work. People tend to like to sort of pick at Pisces for some reason. You guys are beautiful people. Exciting and just vibrant, and that irritates people sometimes. So your energy being light, you could notice that people get irritated by that. Project that right back onto them, because it has nothing to do with you. Okay, you just keep standing your ground as the beautiful, vibrant person that you are. All right, so your recent past, we have the King of Cups in reverse and the Moon card and the High Priestess. Immediately that tells me there's somebody who was either emotionally manipulative or just withdrew their energy. This person isn't able to get in touch with their emotions in the way that what we consider a normal person would. Unfortunately, the secrets could have come to light. I feel like there's still some secrets there, and I think your intuition is telling you that. So whoever you're dealing with, whether it's somebody from the past, your current person, or, well, it's not somebody in the future because you haven't met them yet. But this just feels like that's the energy around you still. So there's someone who is not telling you the truth. You know it. You see right through their stuff. Like I said, you're going to defend yourself and say, I don't care what you say. You can come in and offer me love again, but I know what's going on here. I'm not going to mistake this for something different than what it is now. I may have in the past not seen it as clearly, but now I see it clearly. And this person wants to come in and tell you, look, I understand where you're coming from. I still have feelings for you. Can we try this again? Let's really start from the beginning. I just don't think for you, unless you get the clarity or this person suddenly magically becomes emotionally available, that you're going to be willing to open up to it. Don't feel like you got justice in the situation. I think you know what makes you happy now, and maybe you could be dealing with a Leo. And maybe you're just questioning, if I'm not going to get justice in this situation and there are still secrets there, why am I going to continue with this? I know how to make me happy. I don't need to defend myself to other people about the steps and actions I take. I'm just going to follow my happiness. That's that light I was talking about. When you're bright and shiny and beautiful and you stand out in a crowd, people have a tendency to be irked by that. Even love interests. That's the hardest part. It's like if somebody has emotional issues, or they have childhood wounds, especially insecurities. If you shine bright in public situations, that person, if they have narcissistic tendencies, is going to be irritated by the fact that you get the attention. And I feel like that's the case. It's like you're dealing with somebody who can't deal with the fact that you get attention. Too bad for them. They could also be someone who tends to get into third-party situations. They could just triangulate you, period. In other words, they create scenarios where you're competing with friends or a parent, or they could also, I just feel like you have dealt with a narcissist. This is someone who tries to create situations like that to make you feel uneasy because they're uneasy about the fact that you shine and are happy and know how to make yourself happy. You probably do very well for yourself, and this person has trouble just dealing all the way around. Those are their problems. I'm sorry if you're dealing with somebody like this, but it is not your issue. That's a very strong message for somebody. It is not your issue. And if they have secrets and they want to keep going in this direction, that's on them. I know it's hard when you love somebody like this. You can't help it sometimes to love them anyway, but I feel like your intuition is telling you that this person is no bueno. So I've got another Cancer card. You definitely could be dealing with a water sign. We have Pisces twice, Cancer twice, and possibly a Scorpio, Capricorn, as well as Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I also have fire, so Aries, Sag, and Leo, and then we have Gemini. All right, so we have the Chariot in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Two of Wands. You making a decision. Okay, so a part of you may feel like you just can't move forward. It's kind of like there's a weight that I feel that holds you back sometimes, and it could be the fact that this person has a not a toxic hold, but it's like there's a difficult time letting go. I don't want to, there's certain things I just don't want to pour out because I don't want to accuse people of having toxic connections. It could just be something you don't even realize is there. It's like some people we just are so addicted to and we don't know why. We don't know why that connection is so deep. I understand why, because you're meant to learn something. And that can be a hard reality to face. Trust me, I've been there, so I feel your pain. If you had some kind of really passionate connection to this person, it can be really hard to let them go. But there's a part of you that also realizes that there may not be a future in that situation. So watching tarot, learning your spiritual journey, understanding why these types of relationships happen could be helping you start to finally move forward from this connection. Because it does feel very either codependent or like addictive in some way. All right, so in the near future, the Three of Swords in reverse just tells me you're going to be getting over the pain of this situation. No more sleepless nights. That's a beautiful energy. So you're moving from having dealt with it in the past into the near future, maybe having, or the current energy, a little bit of trouble, maybe moving beyond it, but you see the future. You see a light at the end of the tunnel, and then the Two of Cups is in reverse. So the near future says that this relationship will then be done. If this person puts you again in third-party situations, you're not going to be dealing with it anymore. The pain is going to subside. You're going to be able to move on. Maybe there's a conversation that you want to have. I'm not 100% sure if you're going to do that. I don't think so. Let's go ahead and clarify the cards and see what else this has to say before we clear this and get into whoever's on your mind. It may not be this actual energy. You may just relate to this, and it could be part of why something new isn't moving forward, because there's a release of this energy first. All right, so the King of Cups in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Let's see. This is for Pisces. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this person's not moving forward. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is definitely a blessing. So even though you may have some love for them, there's a message from Spirit basically saying, look, if they're not coming forward, it's a blessing to you. Because things in your life are going to start shifting. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. This person's really immature. They have an issue with the way that they speak in love relationships. They don't know how to communicate properly. I feel like this person has a lot of childhood wounds, and that makes it difficult for them to show love. They just don't know how to really have a real relationship. They could be in one for 5 years and not really know how to connect on an intimate, emotional level. So the Ten of Pentacles just tells me that something really beautiful in the recent past has shown up for you. Let me know if it has. It could be that some kind of job opportunity. You start to release the energy of this toxic situation. All right, work situation coming up. So you could have a difficult boss who was holding something back. There could have been someone at work that was keeping things from you, that didn't want to see you move forward, and you ended up prevailing. You ended up either getting the promotion, or because you followed your intuition, you knew that this was for you. So something's occurred. Either you got a boost in money or you've gotten the promotion. Something happened and that person did not win. They were holding things back or hiding things, and that did not go well for them because you ended up benefiting. So that's for some of you. As far as the person is concerned, their energy pulling back has put you in a position where you started to move forward financially, or something good started to show up in your life. All right. Let's see what the Chariot in reverse and the Devil in reverse has for you. So we have the Five of Cups. Okay, it's necessary to start working on healing from this. And then the Wheel of Fortune, which is great because that means with the Ten of Wands, you're going to heal from this. It's time. Like the current energy is you're working on it. You're trying to close out this cycle. You don't want to continue dealing with a relationship that has this kind of either codependency or toxic nature. And then the Ten of Wands says that it's been a huge burden for you. I feel that. The energy is very thick around this situation, but you have such great things coming for you. And we all do in the future, especially fortune after difficulty. That's what this is saying. Like after you've done all this stuff, you finally get a break. And there's a part of me that feels like you feel it coming, like you can see it. There's part of your intuition that's kicking in that's telling you that something's coming. As you start to heal and your focus is less on that, it's going to be more on the things that start to show up in your life that are good as you transform that energy. Okay, and then the World was in reverse, so that just means that this cycle has not quite... Here, I'm going to start pulling. Has not closed out completely, but you're walking away from that toxic energy, which is beautiful. You're not going to put any more work into it with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse because you've been enlightened. You're starting to get it. You're starting to understand why these relationships had to happen, and I don't think you're going to continue to put your energy into it. All right, so let's clarify the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Again, that's clarifying the Nine of Swords in reverse, meaning you're getting over this. And the Death in reverse, you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. And the Judgment card, a decision is being made and Spirit's pushing you in the near future to heal from this. That transformation needs to take place in order for you to move forward. Let it go. Just let that energy go. It doesn't deserve your attention. Okay. I'm going to pull these cards, and we're going to get into whoever's on your mind. So think about that person. And we'll see what's going on between the two of you, get a possible outcome, and the romance angels. So this is for Pisces person and their energy, please. Oops. We got a couple things mixed in here. Let's take those out. Those don't belong. Okay, this is for Pisces. That one came out. And then person, please. Oops, there's another one. Okay. So, the Magician. All right, whoever's on your mind, this person is trying to manifest this relationship. They're kind of tired of being in their head about it. They don't want to deal with it. But like I said, they have trouble. If this is the same person, they have a trouble with intimacy. Like, they're tired of waiting for this situation to come out. They don't want the burden of feeling like they can't have what they want. Then we have the Queen of Swords. So clarity needs to be had. If you need to have a conversation, or maybe they need to come forward and tell you exactly what it is that they're thinking and feeling, some clarity needs to happen. And if this is you, I think you're going to cut right through the BS. I don't think you're going to tolerate any kind of half-assed energy coming towards you. So give this situation clarity. You know, speak up. Speak your mind. All right, like I said, they're trying to manifest this. They could also be a very manipulative person. So I'd say be cautious. The Four of Swords in reverse. This person doesn't think before they act. It's that kind of an energy. And then, like I said, the King of Wands in reverse to me is someone who cannot connect intimately. It doesn't mean on a sexual level, they just don't connect. And you probably feel that. That could be some of that toxic energy. And the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like they take no responsibility for their actions. Like, they can create all kinds of problems and drama, but they take zero responsibility. So, sorry to say this, but whoever this is that you're dealing with is not the best energy. Now, for you, the Three of Wands, tired of waiting. And the Emperor just says that you're looking for somebody who has control of themselves. And if this person isn't going to have that and they're going to continue to play games, you're going to get over this and get over it quickly. You're not dealing with people who cheat, lie, play games, manipulate, all of that. This person could have been very controlling, and that's what you're walking away from. Like, you're tired of dealing with people that come in and create those types of scenarios, whether it be third party, they're cheaters, or they're very controlling, which a lot of narcissists are. I just feel like you're like, you know what? I've been through enough. I'm ready to move on. I don't want to wait to see if this person can transform or get better. Unfortunately, people don't change. They can change. I don't mean that. I'm not saying that they can't, but it takes a lot of work. And if they're not willing to do the work, then for you, I think you're just going to take back control of your life and move beyond this. The Emperor sees things very clearly, and I think you do. I think you know you need to take back control. Okay. The Romance Angels. Let's see what's going on for Pisces and this person. We've got engagement. You could have been engaged to them, or maybe you thought that it was going to lead to that. New love. Stay optimistic about your love life. Love yourself first. And chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. That's what I was talking about. That's that kind of connection that's really hard to disconnect from. And it's strange, but a lot of people are still in that place where they don't understand that those types of relationships are the ones you have to be that connected to that person in order to learn the lessons. If you don't care about somebody or there isn't that kind of chemistry, how are you going to engage deep enough to learn? And yes, we have to learn from painful relationships as much as we learn from the good ones, right? So it has to be deep and connected. All right, so engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I think that there was a thought that that might happen for you. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I do think there's a possibility for somebody new coming towards you as you start to close out this cycle. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is true. All right, so possible outcome for this situation. Let's see. So we have, okay, the Ace of Cups. Now, if I've described this person and you still think there's a possibility, I think there's definitely a lot of love. Could it start over? The Fool. If you're willing to take a leap of faith and this person seems to be transforming, it does seem as though there was obviously a breakup. Somebody walked away from the relationship. But if you want this to work out, there's going to be a tremendous amount of work that has to be put into it. It's still not stable. So the Ace of Pentacles is there might be some things that are rocky around their finances. And if they come back in and want this new beginning, I think this is you. You just overflow with love, and you probably love this person so much that it's really difficult when it fell apart. One or the both of you walked away, and it just felt unstable. Could there be? That's going to be up to you. If you think this person can shift whoever I'm picking up on, then there might be a possibility for a new beginning. All right, so the last thing we're going to do for love is the Lover's Oracle. Let's see what's going on. Okay. This is the card that's come up. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I mean, that's gorgeous. If this has been consuming your thoughts, that's a really great message to have. And then we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So you could be putting that energy out there because you're closing out the cycle with this, and that new energy is finally starting to work its way towards you. All right, so last but not least, let's get these Wisdom of the Oracle cards to close this out for you. All right, so this is for Pisces. We have time for a nap, building blocks, TikTok, and not for you, and then why. I believe there's a lot of questions about why these relationships have to happen, and I'd like to try to address them. I'm not trying to school anybody. I know you guys just want readings, but it does help to understand that they do happen for a reason. All right, so time for a nap. A little bit of rest wouldn't hurt. That's just to help you stay balanced. So next week, you may need to rest a little bit more. Building blocks, something is building brand new in your life. And I think you see that and feel that coming. This is a 10. It's also an 8, which is infinity. So whatever it is that you're working on, that you're building, the growth that I feel like you had that somebody may have tried to block you from getting, it's going to build one brick at a time. And it's definitely going to be something that's going to be long lasting. TikTok, there's a part of you that might be a little bit impatient because you've waited patiently for things to turn around for you. 2s are standing out to me, so you may be seeing 2s a lot. And then we have not for you. And then the 6 is, again, about that give and take. So if you didn't feel like you were getting back what you were giving in the relationship, then this is an indication whoever this energy is may not be for you. Okay, guys, I hope this, well, I say resonated, but it's a sad, difficult, how do I want to put that? I don't want to linger on. Anyway, I hope this helped. If you did like it, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal, like I said, that is in the description box below. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care.